Hello, Mother.
I think it's my turn.
Okay.
No, it's your turn. Hello, Mother. This is Half Mental, the show that's 90% baseball and the other half mental. I am Holt.
And I'm Paul Goldschmidt.
Oh, Goldie. Is this the Goldie years for the Cardinals?
No, we'll get to that later.
Solid gold.
Solid Goldschmidt.
Solid Goldschmidt. All right, number 5.
Number 5, Pirates.
Who do you have?
Man, these Pirates. I feel bad for the Pirates. They had like 2 hopeful years, but couldn't get out of the NL wildcard
Yeah, that
game.
was a bummer.
And now it's just over, I think.
Yeah.
Like, they're just back
For a while.
forever.
Maybe forever. You know who I think is... Well, hang on. I also have the Pirates.
Yeah.
Who do you have it for?
I have the Reds at number 4.
Okay.
Do you have the Reds?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I have the Cubs.
You've got them at number 4?
Yeah, entering
This is good.
year 3 of what will be another 97 years before they win another World Series.
Wow.
Um,
My bid on the Reds.
oh, yeah, sorry.
The Reds got a lot better this year.
Yeah.
But I still think they're just in too good of a division. But they added Puig and Kemp, and then totally remade their rotation. Alex Wood, Sonny Gray, Tanner Roark.
Yeah, and Tanner Roark's a great pitcher.
Yeah.
The Puig thing still doesn't feel real.
I know.
Such a bummer. And, like, he's now, which is totally fine, and I think it's fair. But he just had a big SI article about how he hates the Dodgers, which I can
He
understand.
didn't say that.
I haven't read it.
Okay.
But he doesn't like that. I mean, that's what I got.
Okay. Interesting. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it was just like he wants to beat up on the Dodgers as much as possible.
Yeah.
And really, I mean, we were kind of shitheads to him.
Yeah, I think you probably were.
I can't believe, and he was the only one that produced in the postseason last year.
Yeah.
And when we trade him, it's crazy. Anyway,
So you've got the Cubs at number 4.
Cubs at number 4. Window over, just not.
Just
they're
donezo.
Done.
Okay.
I kind of want you Darvish to have a good year, but John Lester, he's done.
Done.
No, he's spring the RA.
Yu Darvish is the player of spring who's like in the best shape of his life. He's the guy this year that it's like, oh yeah, he's a totally different pitcher than he was last year. And I actually love those stories because they're usually just total bullshit.
Yeah.
Like nothing makes you feel worse about a pitcher than when he's in the best shape of his life.
Right. It's like, okay.
But apparently he looks great.
He's covering up something.
Yeah.
No, but John Lester apparently has like a 11 ERA in spring. I know it's spring training, but still, Cubs are done. We're just like losing people. Again, probably wrong on that one, but I'm going out on a limb with it. Might be wrong here too. Number 3, I got the Cincinnati Reds.
Okay.
I think the makeover. I thought the Reds were really tough last year. I thought they were a tough win.
They were. They won like 72 games though last year.
Right. So I just think
They were better. They were worse than I remember them last year. Does that make
and
sense?
Votto like loves Puig. Did you?
Yeah, I'm sure they. Yeah, Votto's fun and
I
weird
know.
too.
I know. He said in a quote on like MLB's Twitter the other day that was like, he's an absolute freak in the best possible way or something.
Yeah, that's what I've always said.
I just think that something's like, you know how, who was last year's team that, well, kind of the Braves, except that, obviously the Reds don't have the young thing going on.
Right.
But I think the Reds could end up
Yeah,
making a run for third.
I wouldn't be. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be crazy.
I've
I've got the Brewers at number 3.
I do too. Oh.
No, you don't.
Sorry. Wait, you're in this show too?
The Brewers had another good offseason. Mm-hmm. They the last 2 off seasons have done like well to wait, but still like be aggressive at the right times. They signed Yasmani Grandal.
Are you counting that as a good move?
Yes.
Okay.
One of the best hitting catchers in baseball. And an elite pitch framer.
Yeah, he receives the ball well. When he catches it, he does a great job.
What do you think about Mike Moustakas playing second base?
I didn't realize he was.
Yes, they signed him and named him as their second baseman, which he has not done since like the first week of his minor league career.
And I don't mean this mean because I'm obviously a bigger dude,
I
but
don't think
like
he can do it.
I wonder how quickly he's going to realize that the foul line helped him a lot.
Yeah. So this is a result of the shifts and everything. Like
Yeah.
the Brewers believe that they don't really need that good of a second baseman. Is essentially what it is. I don't know. It's going to be really interesting.
I'm curious to see what this 3-batter minimum is going to do to a team like the Brewers.
Yeah.
You know, I think
It's not going to bother like Josh
I think it's
Hader,
going to
though.
affect. No, not Josh Hader, but that's not what I'm talking about. Like, I think it's going to affect the Brewers maybe more than any other team. Like, they literally put a starter in for 1 batter in the National
That was the
League
playoffs.
Championship
That's like
Series.
whole different.
Um,
Do you think that Christian Yelich is like a top 5 or whatever player in Major League Baseball?
Man, I saw an article the other day that I wish I would have stopped for. It's just one of those things I was like, oh, cool, I'll read that later, and I never did. There was like, is Yelich's success sustainable?
I just don't, like, you can think he's really good and not think he's like an MVP candidate every year.
Right.
And I don't know that he is.
Well, the thing that makes me nervous is like any coach he's ever had has made statements of saying like, if he puts it together, he's the best player in our game, you know?
Yeah.
And like we saw him put it together apparently. I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of his.
Yeah. I just don't know if I don't see him having that kind of year at all.
Yeah.
But who knows?
But Brewers should be fine.
Number 2?
That
was my number 3.
Okay, sorry. Brewers.
You've got the Brewers at number 2.
Yeah.
I've got the Cardinals at number 2.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't want to talk about...
No, we should.
Do you have anything to say about the Cardinals? I have the Cardinals at number 1.
Yeah, I can tell. I think Paul Goldschmidt might have been the best player to change teams this offseason. I guess...
Over Bryce Harper?
Maybe.
Wow.
I still don't know if our pitching can handle it. Like, I wish we'd gone out and signed Dallas Keuchel or somebody like that.
Yeah. Still can.
I know, we still could. Maybe for not that much money.
I can connect them.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Carlos Martinez is hurt again.
Yeah. Has he ever not been hurt?
Yeah, it's just been a little while now.
Yeah.
And they're acting like they're going to put him in the bullpen, which just really bothers me.
Yeah. Well, what about O'Flaherty?
Jack Flaherty?
Yeah.
I think it was Peter Gammons. Has him as his Cy Young favorite this year.
Interesting.
Yeah. He is real good.
My Cy Young favorite finished slightly over him in the Rookie of the Year polling, which you swore up and down that he would not.
You're right, I did.
No, I'm like.
Did you know that Dexter Fowler is still the Cardinals starting right fielder?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm really excited about the Cardinals.
Good.
I feel like the Cardinals.
I mean, Harrison Bader's really good.
This is what I meant to say of the Braves. I think that the Cardinals could have the Braves thing this year. They kind of had it towards the end of last year, like a lot of energy.
Yeah.
I think the Cardinals could be like a really fun team this year.
I hope you're right.
You get a whole year out of these guys that sort of came up last year.
Mike Matheny is no longer our manager.
There's the bottom line.
There's something.
So yeah, I have the Cardinals winning the division.
Cool.
And you have the Cubs, huh?
I've got the Cubs winning the division.
Wow.
I still just think they're too good. I mean, they finished in a tie for the division last year, and Chris Bryant didn't play for them.
I know, but they also lost. The way they went out last year was
bad.
Brutal.
Did they lose the last 3 games of the year to lose the division?
Yeah, I think.
And then the wild card?
All at home, too.
Yeah, that was bad. Maybe that'll kill them. Maybe that'll be it.
Yeah, and
That'd be great.
they had 2 home games.
Yeah,
And you've
that's
got to
right. I
assume
forgot
that
about this.
Wrigley is the type of place that really presents you with a home field advantage. I would think.
It sure seems like it.
All they had to do is win 1 of 2 games to advance to the playoffs
Couldn't do it.
at home and couldn't do it. I mean, that is brutal.
Thanks for
Talk about-
nothing, Theo.
Talk about the World Series hangover. I think there's going to be a hangover from that.
Maybe. It's going to be in a crazy division.
Yeah, that was a tough one. And
I think there's a chance that, like, those 4 top teams all finish with, like, between 84 and 88 wins or something, you know?
Yeah.
And just, like, kind of eat each other up all year.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's hard to just, like, for me, I don't want to just, like, I'm not saying you did this at all, but, like, I don't want to, like, regurgitate the stuff that everyone else is saying, you know? So I like to mix it up.
Yeah, good.
So I got the Cardinals in first, Cubs in fourth.
I like it. Cheers.
Cheers.
NL West tomorrow.
NL West is the best tomorrow.